Good evening, or good morning, race fans, and welcome to Final Fantasy Randomizer's Winter Tournament 2025, The Great Chaos Caper. Today, we have Game 2 versus Phoenix and Felissan. Game 1 was just immediately prior to this and was amazing, had a less than 30-second gap in finishing, despite some divergence, and so this is looking to be quite the game here. I am joined in the booth by Rax. How are you doing today, Rax?
I'm doing pretty good. I got to catch the back half of that first match, and what a close one. Interesting decisions. Hopefully we'll get to see more of that in this one.
Yeah, absolutely. So we have a forced Thief Black Mage for our second race here, and both of our runners are taking a White Mage. Why don't you tell us about these blessings?
Yeah, absolutely. The White Mage has bonus buff magic, so Temper and Fast. That's only going to be 2 casts until the end game, but it's still really nice. Black Mage has plus 15 agility. You don't mind it. It's not... I wouldn't take a second Black Mage for it, but it's good. Red Mage has a plus 800 gold. Not going to be looking for that reason. The Thief has equipped Gauntlet and Helmet, which... I mean, could be nice for a little extra armor if you end up not having anything tankier for a little while, but again, not a blessing that you pick a character for. And Fighter has plus 25 agility, so just shaming that Black Mage bonus. We'll see if we see any of the others that we don't see here, but since we do have recruits and a force none, there is a shot.
Yep, we'll kind of wonder what our runners will do with that slot. The natural thing would be a fighter, especially if there's a fighter in Canaria.
Yeah, with Excal incentivized, as well as the defense sword and power gauntlet, picking up a fighter makes a lot of sense. You have to open a lot of chests, and so you're more likely to get good gear for it. But you don't need it. You could go with this party. If you see a level 1 nuke, then maybe you think about a second caster. We'll see what they pick.
Yeah, I mean, a rainbow wouldn't be bad here. That red mage can swing some nice weapons kind of in the mid game. So, with some early spells, that would be great. But if everything you want is kind of late, yeah, I don't know what. Should be off here momentarily.
I guess while we're waiting for that to start, oh, here we are. This is a shard hunt. They need 28 shards. There are a whole lot of map changes here. No shop item in Canaria. Red Mage for sale, so Lit 3 isn't going to make him take a Red Mage. Neither is Heal 3, although Exit at level 1, that's great.
Having that exit cast at level 1 is awesome. It makes some of our 2 early theme dungeons much safer dives. Yeah, neither one of them deciding that Thief Rainbow is the way to go.
Looks like we have a decent amount of space before the first encounter, which is always nice.
Ooh, this is an interesting box to have.
Yeah, starting off with a shard right away.
Piddling amount of gold and a dragon sword.
The dragon sword's one the thief can wield, right?
I thought so. Yeah. Like, pretty sure the thief is the Thief Red Mage sword. So, it's a pretty good find here. Uh-oh. Taking a nap. But Lit 3 does take out Garland.
Low roll on Phoenix's side, though. That Lit 3 only with 1 slot because of having taken that fight. Oh, we're tempering and fasting the thief for the Garland fight.
That Dragon Sword temper did take care of Garland, though. The herb and the crystal. not the most exciting things, but I guess it's the Inner Sea starter pack, kinda.
Yeah, it rewards you for going places you wanted to go anyway. I know not everybody does it, but some runners like to go check the Matoya boxes very early. You certainly get to do so here without worrying about the time that it takes because you have to turn this in anyway. And there's a
Ooh,
ribbon there, so that's going to be great. And a canoe.
and a
Wow.
canoe. So, canoe there unlocks sort of the clockwise path around the Inner Sea, which I would actually expect our runners to be taking here. Yeah, both runners stacking that gear on their white mages. Makes sense.
Felissan carefully walking around the river, forgetting that she has the canoe. I've done that so many times.
Yeah, especially when you get it there, it's like that's not what you're not thinking about the little shortcuts. You're thinking about your big routing. We're not
Yeah.
hiring another white mage. So decent.
Arm 4. Not bad.
Oh, with on a white mage, that is not that bad.
Ice 3, Quad X, and Warp? Wow.
Ice 3 and Warp are nice. Quad X is nice, obviously, but we don't really have an improved power word on there. Ooh, and a ruby.
Well, that opens up a lot of choices.
Oh, right, because we have the river on. So we can go do that if we like. I don't wonder if our runners will chase that.
Well, we could go to Crescent, and that's probably what we're closest to. We could go to Elf Palace, turn in that herb, or we could walk all the way over to the Melman continent, turn in the ruby. That is worth 2 checks, because you get Sarda as well.
Yeah. Kind of expect our runners to just continue down the Crescent and maybe even check Volcano. We do have exit, so it's a little bit less risky.
Oh, with Exit and Warp, there's a lot of options for navigating that. But it looks like Felissan is going west.
Like the ruby play, we can check out sequence break logic.
Oh. Huh. Maybe this is just checking these 2 boxes on the way.
Yep.
No, west and then south.
Yep, we're gonna turn in that herb. Meanwhile, Phoenix is going and checking Crescent.
Crescent has the fighter, and Phoenix did pick it up.
Just nothing in the store. Oh, and we get our chime.
That's a nice thing to have done first. There's a decent chance that it doesn't matter, but it could block one of the things that you would otherwise be checking, like Volcano or Titans.
Unlock 3 Zap levels. Canal for our trouble. Isn't super helpful right now. Doesn't really unlock anything. Since we don't have our boat yet.
Yeah, it's something they'll want later, but not a big deal right now. Nothing in the item shop. Well, items, I suppose, but...
Not like a key item or anything that we're actually looking
Yeah. Phoenix in Volcano, already on the armory floor. See what we find there. There is a red dragon tile.
Yeah. Yeah, those red Ds are not too bad.
One shot the Black Mage, and Phoenix says, maybe not. Felissan catching up, about to enter Volcano as well.
Sort of that herb turn in ahead though for going counterclockwise.
Yeah, I didn't see. Did Felissan pick up level 3 and 4 magic or look at it, or did she just turn in the herb and keep going?
I didn't see level 3 and 4 magic, so I'm pretty sure that we just kind of like herbed it and it went.
Dragon armor +5 in the armory.
Nice.
And a single sea troll on that tile. I think that's like 1 to 2 sea trolls and 0 to some number of sea snakes, so that's a very low roll for it, but not bad at this low level to not have to face them all.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and do this shard here. So in our winter tournament, our marked boxes contain shards and key items when you get into key item land, but key items are in deeper dungeons, so that means Agama 4 plus on Volcano, so we know this is a shard.
Almost in sync, exiting out of armory and going back in. Holding hands here, pretty much.
Is not really that much of a difference here. It's amazing.
Something like 3 or 4 steps, maybe a couple more now that Phoenix typoed coming out of that stairwell, but still very close. At level 1 heal 3, really nice for dealing with the effects of the lava tiles too.
Protector ring. Ooh, we got 1 red D, which is kind of nice actually. Products 1 day, red D.
That's good to know. That means that 4 red D tile could be something you could take later. They don't have a whole ton of hit points. Phoenix knows about that. Felissan doesn't, I believe. But this usually isn't the kind of party comp where you'd want to take a grind.
Either one deciding that that trap tile there is for your chest. It wasn't an incentivized chest.
Oh, Phoenix goes to open that linked chest. That's paired with one of the ones in that room we were just talking about. I forget which one.
It's the one off inside.
A blue D tile. Oh, that's dangerous. Okay, we got out of it.
Blue D tile with cremate.
Felissan not going back through Elf. So either did get those spells and we missed it, or just decided that it's not worth it. Question in the chat, why... Oh, go ahead.
Oh, yeah, question in chat. Why is Phoenix not taking a 4th party member yet? Maybe because we found that dragon sword and we're like all in on the thief?
I think actually Phoenix took a fighter and it died immediately.
Oh. Yes. Okay. I thought we both took fighters. I was a little... But...
Life 2 and wall at level 5 white, not much at level 5 black.
Life 2, pretty much necessary for diving Topher on these flags. At least if you would like to do it quickly.
It is pretty miserable when you don't have it. Their hero run here must be incredible. I don't think I've seen an overworld encounter.
Yeah. They have been quite the... Like, ooh, houses are really cheap, too. For houses.
Sarda has the slab. Not entirely sure what the lore implications of that one would be, but it does mean you can translate it on your way back to everything else.
Yep,
think this has to be progression, right?
Yeah, we keep finding airship things.
Zeusbunk is nice, and the thief could wear it. Just saying.
You could equip it on the thief. Or we could give it to the fighter to AoE spell the cast.
Yeah, the thief has the Thor hammer for Felissan, I think.
Honestly, not sure, but something like that. Got all the good turn order and still didn't kill everything. Ooh, that nice 3. We find the crown.
So, back to the Inner Sea we go.
Fetch Quest City.
A lot of these seeds are like this, and sometimes you just don't have the ship to travel quickly or the airship to get there even faster for quite a while.
Yeah, we're that's the. I mean, we're looking at. I mean, I guess this could be key, but I would expect ship to show up here pretty soon.
Still a few fetch quests it could be. Oh yeah, it's the TNT. Let's go.
Estos doesn't really put up much of a fight, and we're off to Dorse.
Excellent. I guess the worst case could be TNT to Rod and then Adamant and Earth, which gives you the ship.
Yeah, we could do that, or you know, key to ship then maybe. Oh, but it's just gonna.
Oh no, we got the ship. So ordeals, or waterfall. I think or an item shop. Could be Onrak or similar.
Yeah, or the caravan.
Or Lefane, because we do have the river to Lefane turned on. And Felissan did not turn in the slab on the walk back. So may have to go back and do that. It's if you're sailing through the canal, it's not a big time loss to do that, so that should be fine. And she is finally picking up that level 3 and 4 magic. There's a heal 2. They did not see vendor item yet.
Nope. Yeah, magic hasn't been wonderful this seed. It certainly hasn't been free or anything. Kind of a contrast to last seed where everything kind of rolled the first 4 levels that you want to see, so...
Yeah, I think we have a level 5 life 2 as opposed to a level 1 or level 2.
Yeah.
Phoenix Quadex is Astos, and has that fighter getting levels now.
Pretty sure we haven't seen, like, fast temper yet, which is not good.
Only on that White Mage Blursing, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, we're coming to the Onrak continent first. I guess this has sort of 3 checks. It has the waterfall check, which is just an actual check you can do. And then it has 2 item shops, which you have a 2 and 3 of getting your incentive item.
Yeah, I guess we're running out of places where the item shop item can be. We've got a lot of gold too, so we wouldn't mind finding it. But yeah, see what's here in Waterfall. Kind of an interesting play, and then Phoenix making the Ordeals play.
I kind of like the item shop actually, because the item shop item has to be progressive. You're not going to do a whole dungeon. Well, you're not going to do a whole dungeon at all. But you're not going to do a whole dungeon and find, you know, the Excal or something. You might find an item that leads to Excal, admittedly.
Easily mopping up these mummies here on this one spike, which is likely our key item here. No, it's a shard. Oh yeah, the robot. Tail's
We
nice.
can?
You can actually go turn that in.
Yeah.
We'll go do that real quick. It's not far.
I think you're the closest to it you're going to be, and you have to be heading either to Lefane or to Ordeals, and both of them it's plausibly sort of on the way.
Save there right by this ship, because we're going to reset out of this if it isn't an item.
Yep, when you optimize those checks, it is always Gaia. No promotion. No promotion before going to Lefane. That really surprises me, because the magic store is on, and you could get some of those early spells on your ninja and knight.
Ooh.
Ooh. Ordeals has the floater.
Yep. And that's turned on. That is, you're in the sky here. That's some good routing. Oh, and the cube.
Aegis Shield in Cardias, so both players will probably get that. Phoenix doesn't get to be promoted while taking these dragons, but is still going to get a bunch of XP out of this. Well, Felissan just dives right into Sky. She's at a pretty low level, right? Something like 10-ish?
I don't know, I think we'll see here though, because we'll probably, yeah, like, maybe we're checking this grind here. Yeah, that is a run.
Taking a couple sandwiches, don't mind that. It's possible that Felissan doesn't know the dock is on. The flags change every week. A little bit, more and more things on a bit higher scaling. The Bahamut dock is a separate flag, technically, from Northern Docks, so if you think it's just Northern Docks, you might have missed it.
Yeah.
Might also just decided it wasn't important. Maybe she doesn't want it yet.
Yeah, I mean, definitely, I think, trying to find a floater. I think that was that a reset out of all those checks? Nothing. We found nothing, so I wouldn't surprise me.
I think it might have been an exit. They're almost the same speed. Reset's obviously slightly faster. But it might have been. None of those boxes were good.
Nothing was good, and there were no shards, which is very rare on that floor.
Black shirt and a pro cape there as Phoenix goes on to the next Cardia.
Cardia's been
Gas
pretty
thieves.
difficult at these flags. Usually seems to be hiding something. Often gas thieves, but
Felissan has 4 shards at this point.
it is not great. Ooh. Oxyale out of the Cardia Isles.
And at least another shard here for Phoenix. Felissan into Sky.
Up Sky. Hoping that the floater's here, maybe? And obviously looking for the key item.
Yeah, until you have the loot and... Well, maybe not the key, because you have a thief, but until you have the loot, you basically have to check every key item.
Yeah, of course.
Not fading the Banesword chest, and it is a trap chest, so this could be the key item, or at the very least it's a shard, which makes you feel like it's worth it coming here.
Yeah. It's worth it kind of either way. It's just quote-unquote a shard, but we are low on those, and we'll take every one we can find here.
Yeah, it was a shard. I don't think she took any damage on that encounter, just used a couple spell slots, so...
Yeah, 5 shards now.
I think we're about to see a bottle check. We are seeing... Oh, level 7 fast. And life...
This is the absolute worst. But... not great. Ooh, and the rod is for sailing, Gaia.
Level 8 Temper. Ooh. It's a good thing that Black Mage was forced.
And the level 8 Fade, too. Not that... that's really a chase, but...
E behind bottle, so that floater in Ordeals is required to get the key. They do have the option, of course, of leveling the thief up to 22 because we have lockpicking. But oh no, we still need the loot. So we're not in shards and go mode yet.
Phoenix picking up their cube.
Question. Oh yeah, got answered in chat too. Is level 8 Temper stronger than level 1? The spell is the same no matter what level it lands in this flag set and most of them. But as Saracen pointed out, there is a spellcrafter option where you can actually get spells of any level from 1 to 8. And then, optionally, randomize them to land on any actual spell slot level too. The loot is in Sky. Okay.
So definitely worth the dive.
And on the spider floor too, so you really got to go and get everything here.
Oh, and the defense is what's key locked here.
Don't mind picking that up.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's probably the worst key item check thing, but it's not too bad.
I feel like it's the worst key item once you have the Roostic. And until then, it's pretty good.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think that worst is kind of relative here. It's still something you'll pick it up. There's not really a dud in this pool. I guess there's the X count when you don't have a fighter, but...
Felissan picks up another shard, hits level 15. Finds the katana +2. That's not bad.
+2 isn't too bad, considering, like, we're at the stage where things can roll neutral, I'm pretty sure, so...
Phoenix finds a bunch of swords and dwarf armory, which I guess is appropriate. Decides the ice +2 is the best... Oh no, decided the sun +1 was the best one for the fighter, actually. Looked at all the numbers, I couldn't see them go by, but... Oh, there's the Roostic and Banesword for Felissan as well. And not fighting Tiamat. Phoenix entering Earth.
Like, we're gonna go do Ordeals.
Yeah, I think Felissan pretty much has to. which is
think you're
good
right.
because it
I think
will
that,
lead her into the air.
yes, then probably go promote. But I think you're right. I think we forgot the Toxon because we've been circling it. I think we would have stopped by at one point here. So Phoenix at 10 shards.
10 shards, checking that that 3-pack on Earth 2 that a lot of folks don't check. Does find a pro ring and a shard for his trouble.
Yeah, this check's kind of annoying out of the way, and it can't be the key item. It's not deep enough. But, you know, with the increased shard count too, you gotta get 28 now with these flags. So it does keep going up too as we continue on in the tournament.
I think past here it starts to be randomized too. I haven't looked too much at the quarterfinals and up flags.
I know it gets to be randomized at some point, and I think that's an option you can turn on because I'm pretty sure I've seen randomized shard count on more shallow flag set, so to speak.
It's true, there are a bunch of options that runners can agree to. Oh no, the sorcerer just hit the white mage for Felissan. That's the exit caster, although it looks like you need the last chest in ordeals anyway. Do you remember? Yeah, it's gotta be.
No, I haven't seen. It's Zombie D's with Glance. Thank you, Zombie D's. And Lock.
As long as this tile isn't something horrible, Felissan should be out with the floater.
Yep. Mental slimes. Bye-bye.
Yeah, if you have Fire 3 or Nuke, it might almost be worth taking that. The XP is pretty good. But I don't believe we do, and so we are out.
On. We are going to Gaia.
We know it's 2 items because we know it has to be the shop item, and we have the bottle. So I like this play.
1 rod, please.
No trap chests in the bigger room in Earth 4, and no incentive item. Felissan at 9 shards, it looks like. I think Phoenix is somewhere in the low teens.
Yep. Phoenix was at 10 last time I was able to see.
Maybe in the tweens, then? That's probably not how you say that. We'll see the next time we get a menu. Felissan is going to go promote. That will give access to the katana, some improved armor. One of them has that dragon armor +5. I don't remember who, though.
It'll also give us access to fast and temper, which is nice.
That's key. The power bonk on Lich 4 and no shards. So only 1 or 2 shards in all of Earth, or at least all of the boxes that we looked at.
Go ahead, throw that bait sword on that fighter on Felissan's side.
We got a Lich 1 from Phoenix. This probably won't take too long. It is worth 2 shards, so at least you get some reward for having come down here. And that's a one-shot with the Sun Sword. If Phoenix can go effectively everywhere, it looks like we're gonna see... Ah, remembers the dock. Nice.
We remember the dock this time, yep.
Waterfall into C, maybe?
Yeah, I mean, we have the C kit now. We do have the Oxyelic keys, so we can dig whatever's there out.
And this certainly isn't a bad play, but it is not going to result in a loop. Because we
No.
have already seen that in Sky.
I don't wonder if it's adamant, or I mean, Excal.
Vanilla Excal would be great.
Yeah, I think. I mean, that's a possibility here, and a pretty strong one actually, because we've seen most of the other items. Our runners here both taking some pretty dissimilar paths through the seed again.
Yeah, Felissan still hasn't been to Earth. And these green dragons are doing some damage. And they have heal 3, that's just rude.
Heal 3. If our thief would stand up and swing the katana, then we would be in a much better spot.
Exfer and Cure 4 at level 7 in on-rack. And then Fire and Slow 2. So the white shot mattered.
Yeah, some not bad options there.
Felissan gets the Ninja and Knight up to level 21 from the mages being down. Interested to see, is she going to take some sort of miniature grind, or is she just going to go ahead and get whatever the boxes are here and sort of pump experience into those melee characters?
Yeah, it seems like that's a good option here for us. Careful that knight is swinging. It's hit really hard. Light axe, I guess?
I think it's the light axe, yeah. Now, I think that stacking levels on your melee carry in this flag set can be really strong. Felissan used the dock the first time, doesn't use it this time. It is just so hard to remember, and the advantage isn't huge, but...
Yeah, especially, like, it's negated if you forget and overstep, like, by 5 tiles or something, then you might as well just keep going.
Yeah, it's not worth redoing if you miss it, for sure.
Right.
Just gotta keep that momentum. Felissan going into C. Did Phoenix do Waterfall and then head to Sky? It's a little surprising. Sky does have the best chest density. So maybe this is just a play to not have to deal with Kraken, ideally. Phoenix at 12 shards. I think Felissan's pretty close to that now. But Felissan's at 14! She's ahead now on shards. I missed that.
I mean, Sky had, I'm pretty sure, a good number.
We have a Carbonation.
Yep. Bubbles got in the way, so sometimes Bubbles gets in the way, and then you just gotta do the thing.
Yeah.
That does not take out our guard.
Adamant for Felissan, and it looks like she's only taking trap chests at this point, which I don't mind. I mean, I think only one ribbon right now, so you certainly wouldn't mind another one. But with that adamant that I think has to lead to Excal, you have the defense, you have the power bump, you have the dragon armor, you have the Aegis shield, like, you are pretty set. We're going back in on Felissan's side, where Phoenix is just entering actual Sky proper. We'll see what decisions he makes in terms of checking chests. He's also going down, so we'll get the shard in that Bane Sword room.
Yeah, it's a long check, but you know, I mean, we're pretty short poor right now, really, for where we are in the season. We've seen seeds where the shards are almost full at this point, so kind of an interesting puzzle for our runners. I wonder if we'll end up seeing some of the dungeons that we don't see just for shards.
That would be interesting, because you're right, and we've been skipping fiends. And walking all the way back up to Tia for Felissan doesn't sound great.
We have, 10 potential on Phoenix's side, 12 potential Felissan's side, fiend shards, which we will take. I mean, walking all the way to Lich is not very much fun.
Carries fast, especially with the long hero run. Might not have to take an encounter at all on the way there. I've heard people say 45 seconds. I've never timed it, but I assume they're right.
I mean, and once you're at a high enough level, carry 1 is just not that big of a deal. So. Even with the vanilla scripts, it's just too bad.
Yeah, and thinking about it, Saracen in chat pointing out walking to Tia with no stops isn't too bad. Tia's a guaranteed 4 shards, and even if it's the same amount of walking as doing something like Ice, and it might honestly be less, are you really going to get more than 4 shards in Ice?
Right.
That seems very unlikely.
You're gonna end up doing all the fiends before. Yeah. Phoenix picking up his loot, so runners kind of getting back to item parity, both in item go mode now, just shards and possible levels.
And I'm guessing Phoenix will take Tia at this point, and Felissan will take Kraken, so we'll be pretty close on shards coming out of these dungeons too.
Kind of wonder if we'll end up swapping and see Felissan run and kill Tia real quick.
Oh, we got Dark on both melee characters. That wall came out too late. We do have Cure 4, but it's level 7. I don't know if we have slots yet.
Yeah, that's gonna be...
That looks like no. I might be using the Bane Sword.
Black Mage here. 2 Scotland Thorhammer strats, I guess.
This will eventually get there, but I don't think we have a lot of life 2s left. We might not have any.
I have one, but I don't discuss using it We did
And
get there.
terminated. All right.
Win's a win.
Looks like 17 or 18 shards before this, so we're at 21, 22?
I didn't quite see in the menu, but definitely getting up there in shard count.
Felissan heading back. Maybe we're turning in the Adamant and checking Dwarf Loft. I think
Yeah.
Phoenix did that and Felissan didn't.
Hooray! Yep, let's go.
Oh, and it's +4 too. That's nice.
Yeah. Have a night. Let our powers combine. It'll be really nice.
No shards, and Felissan just exits right out. He is not interested in opening those boxes. Area lock. This is the defense sword, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
And 1 shard. We can check all these locked boxes, but I don't think that's going to get her to 28.
No, I think that we're gonna end up just running through Sky and killing Tia.
That's what Phoenix is doing right now, and has the Black Wizard down, the Ninja on a knee.
Ooh, and we don't have any tier 4s.
Bane Sword.
Spicy, but not effective.
Tia's got a lot of absorb. That was a knight swinging a dragon sword, not doing that much damage, although 2 hits, 7 damage from Tia onto the knight, so this is still in Phoenix's favor.
Yep. Ooh, that was a big hit on that. We're gonna go ahead and use a life 2 charge on the thief just to make sure that somebody stays up here.
Maybe wanting to distribute that experience even. Oh, ooh. And terminated. Okay. Honestly, stacking it on the melee, not bad. And Felissan just back into Sky is going to be fighting that Tia. I think that'll put her at 27. Which is unfortunate, because that means either a carry or running around trying to find that last box.
Yeah. Phoenix is down 6, so 22. Just be probably going to see and then Volcano, I would guess, for Phoenix.
He might be good enough on its own.
I don't remember how many shards were in there. If we took those out.
Not many, but not 0. There's at least 1. There was 1 on Mermaid Floor, and 1 somewhere else would cover it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, 2's not a long order for C, but it did seem rather dry. So.
They've been doing mostly the same things, and Felissan didn't touch Earth, so it's possible that Phoenix will be okay here.
And as Crabcakes points out, if Felissan is at 27, then you can always do Toflock. There's very often a shard between those 3 chests. 7 hits, 99 damage.
Wow. Felissan through. Yep, and that's 27 shards. Use the. Oh.
Forgot.
But that hero run is so good, doesn't really matter. Are we buying spells? Maybe we're buying spells here. I don't mind that. There's a couple relevant things. Life 2's at 5, sadly. Fast and Temper at 8. There might be a Saber for the fighter, which actually would be a big deal because the Power Gauntlet is in Earth, and I do not think Felissan is going to Earth. Oh, Saracen pointing out in chat there's the Masa in the slab room that Felissan did not get. So that's going to be a really nice weapon for Phoenix. Although we have the Excal and the Katana.
Yeah,
So it's
I
not
mean,
necessary,
Masa's
but
nice.
it's probably better than the Excal on Chaos, if nothing else.
Yeah. Grab that adamant, know what it is.
Oh, but Phoenix doesn't have the Excal yet, so it'll be good for the Kraken fight at least, too.
Yeah.
Felissan done shopping. The shopping does take time, but this is under 50 minutes and only needs 1 shard. So we are making good time here. And Phoenix is pretty close, honestly.
Fast. On our Black Mage.
Volcano? No. Checking the Toph lock, I guess.
Toph lock provides. Oh, we're just gonna bounce off the orb.
Oh no!
Oh, did we not get this one? Ooh.
Oh! The rare Toph unlock provides.
Yes. Remember this? I know Phoenix got this one at the beginning.
Yeah, I thought they both did, but she skipped it and just got the other boxes. Okay.
Makes
So
sense.
49,
Kind of
44.
one chart ahead.
Yeah. We're in Topher before 50 minutes. That's really good for this flag set.
Pretty good.
Phoenix won't be too far behind. Definitely going to be in go mode after this Kraken fight. Might go and pick up the Excal. It's on the way adjacent. Oh. Oh, yeah. Have to reset out of that move. Took out 3 out of 4 party members.
That is not good.
At least with mid Topher, you're back very quickly, right?
Right. Yeah, mid Topher is kind of the best Topher.
Definitely agree with that. I think most folks do. We did use a Cure 4 to get rid of Dark over on Phoenix's side. I think we saw Lamp at some point and decided not to take it.
Lich is not being kind to our...
But that was a second bounce, right?
Yeah. Yeah, this is our technically our 3rd attempt at Lich. Getting low rolls. That's a pretty low roll for the... Okay. So this we can work with because we still have white magic. Okay. Not too bad. We're through Lich.
Phoenix picking up Temper.
Yep.
Already had the fast, I guess.
Good old-fashioned carry fight.
Oh wow, I thought that Phoenix would have... Oh! I see. We want a little grind here.
Do a little grinding.
We know that they have low HP. They hit hard, but that's much less of a problem at this point, and we can just take a bit of a party grind. I wonder what level he's targeting.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we're just looking for a certain set of swings on that katana.
Could be. Might be looking... Oh, you know? Might be looking to make sure to have enough fast and temper charges.
Yeah, that's a good thought.
Kraken 2 for Felissan has already punched out the ninja. Big hit on the knight, but not enough to take it down.
Yeah, so Phoenix.
Oh.
Here. Ooh. That's not good.
Not a lot of life 2 charges here. It does 56 damage on a hit on the white wizard. Love to see that. And Quad X is good enough. So we are out. And we have 1 life 2 charge left, going in with 4 characters to Tia 2. This isn't too bad. We'll be going into Chaos with plenty of resources. We'll see what happens. 548 damage already, and Bane takes out nobody. That's awesome. Phoenix already passed Lich 2, though.
Yeah. Didn't have nearly the same trouble that Felissan had. Marching right on to carry.
Knight swings for 743. Add in 170 from the ninja, and something I couldn't see from Harm 4. Oh, that's a good point. Felissan does not have the power bonk, so isn't going to be able to just scale up all the way into the stratosphere. We are fasting and locking against carry, and we did not go and get the Excal.
You decided that the Masa was a good enough sword for us.
And it might well be.
Yeah, I think it's legend.
Full party going into Chaos for Felissan, moves the ribbon around. Thinking about wall, probably saving that charge, evasion stacks, and we have no fasts. So we're using lock and hoping that's good enough.
It's unfortunate. Our knight has Saber.
That matters.
Which is nice. It's a level 3 spell, so we'll have, you know, a few charges of it.
Beef down. White mage about to have max evasion. Second lock. Where we have the knight fasted on Kraken 2 on Phoenix's side. Oh! I looked away for a second, and we are in man mode over there.
Kind of wonder if, yeah, because that's Inferno, so it must have been crack.
And we only have the 1 ribbon. That swirl deals a lot of damage. We're hitting Chaos for 300, for around 300 again. That slow 2 must have landed, because that was a reset.
Yeah. Pretty sure that was the slow 2 landing.
Phoenix
on the other
through.
hand. Yep.
So Phoenix in the driver's seat now with at least 1 fast charge left, it looks like. 2 fast charges. Okay. Oh, and we have a fast charge on the white mage too, because the white wizard has the blur sync, which is good because the black mage fell down again.
Yeah, are going to use our fast on the night with that Masa. Because the katana doesn't seem to be cutting it here.
Oh, down to 2 party members. Damage poison comes out, that's fine. Does Phoenix have a second ribbon?
I don't actually know. I don't remember seeing a second ribbon at all.
I don't either, but these numbers look like 2 ribbon numbers. Felissan back to Kraken floor. But Phoenix is about to go face Chaos.
And we get away.
Phoenix looking at that wall and Life 2 on the same level with that same second of concern that we saw from Felissan. Just throwing a harm 4 here. Building up evasion stacks on the Knight. And on the Ninja. We got a lock, we have heal 3. Kraken has punched out the Thief. Oh, we lost 2 party members, including the Knight. It looked like the Knight had a ribbon. I mean, it could have been 3 and 256. Could just be that there isn't a ribbon there and the damage resistance was from Dragon Armor Aegis Shield. But standing back up.
Not being very friendly.
We're through the Cure 4, so we can start swinging. I think the slow 2 might have hit that Ninja because we're not even bothering to attack with it. 600 damage, Chaos misses. Felissan now fighting Tia 2, so hot on the heels. 800 damage from that Masa swing.
Phoenix is in... like, we're just in swing mode.
Looks like we got the power. We're at 300 to 800 damage. Chaos fast is blank. We gotta have done around 2,000 at this point.
We get there, right? Because we're connecting for at least 400 around.
I think unless the nuke puts us really low and then something else comes out immediately, like that. Oh, but terminated. We are good.
Terminated.
Wow.
GG's.
GG's to Phoenix. Race10.gg time of 1 hour and 19 seconds.
That will force a game 3, and we are joined at the booth by Phoenix. GG's.
GG's.
So, that was a seed.
It certainly was a seed. At least I made the right call in getting that floater fairly early with going to ordeals.
Yeah, that was
big.
It was big. It took Felissan a much longer time to get there, but Felissan was actually in Toka first.
Yeah, I saw that. I had a feeling I wanted to do a little bit more grinding on the red Ds to get a few more temper charges, but I just didn't think I was gonna have the time.
Yeah, I mean, it was really close up until the end there, but Felissan just got bounced by crack. It happens.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
White Mage on a knee. We are really powering up that fighter this time, so as long as we don't get slow 2'd again, should be in a better position, but we'll see. Here's the crack. It's nobody. The 900 damage swing. Lit 3 takes out the mages, but that's another 443 damage. Pure 2 from the ninja, another 700 damage. I like this. Inferno takes out the ninja, but we got Swirl puts the knight down to 244. It swings for 830. Takes a hit of 41. And terminated.
GG's. GG's, Felissan.
GG's. That's a 102.38.
Yeah, so 2 minutes between Phoenix, yourself, and Felissan. Just some incredible races to watch. You know, this one, it's hard to come up with something to say about it because it was just so linear. And GG's, Felissan.
GG's.
So unfortunate slow 2 and kind of getting bounced out of chaos there.
Yeah, not just unfortunate. Watching back these last couple of minutes, I can think of some crucial mistakes I made at the end, notably not going straight for the fast at the start of the fight that I had left on the white mage. Arab also could have helped, that I just blindly went for the safety ruse.
Yeah, that makes sense. I think it was a close race. It was very exciting to watch. So thank you. But how about that seed?
Yeah, that's probably the first time I noticed in Topher that I have taught my black mage nothing between levels 3 and 6.
The magic just didn't want to line up today for game 2 anyway.
Yep. Oh, game 1 it was amazing.
Game 1 and game 2 are a land of contrasts, let's say here. So that will force us at game 3. That is very exciting for those of us who like exciting races.
Oh, definitely.
So any for both of you, any thoughts going into game 3, or gonna keep those secret?
Well, thoughts? I don't know. Don't get stuck behind a whiz mummy pack in Sky again. That would have helped in game 1. Nothing really to say about game 2, but would have been nice to not have to play game 3. But you know, I'm not at all surprised that that this one's going the distance. Felissan is definitely one of the best on the server, and the fact that I even won 1 is kind of surprising. So, go me.
Yeah, for sure.
As for me, I don't have a lot on my mind right now, but I'm sure that just like on my game 3 versus Badge Mano, the NAS will kind of be out of control for game 3.
Yeah, hopefully it'll be an exciting race. I kind of expect it will. It's been wonderful seeing both races here this morning for me. So, Rax, did you have any questions for our runners?
I think the big question I had, I was just curious, Felissan, you ended up going back in to Sky to take out Tia. Were you thinking about different shard options at that time? You had access to Earth at that point. I like the line that you took. I'm just curious what your thought process was and whether you were thinking about anything else, or if you just knew, I'm going to Tia. That's what I'm going to do.
I'm pretty sure Tia and Earth are about as fast as each other, and I remembered 1 shard in Toph from the beginning of the seed, so I knew that I just needed these 4 shards, and I'm not guaranteed to get the 2 I would need in addition to Lich from Earth, though the power bank would have, well, it would not have made such a difference since I had Saber.
Yeah.
The one thing that I maybe should have done is take a bit of a walking grind when I was going up Sky. That really would have helped with those white mage charges, especially.
Makes sense. Yeah, Wall and Life 2 being on level 5 together seemed frustrating.
Yep. And in this too, of
And
course.
Vistu, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think there was
Also,
some...
the reason I didn't go straight to Ordeals is that I somehow forgot that it existed until I found the loot in Sky, and I think I resisted the urge to facepalm mid-race, but still.
No, yeah. I mean, we were talking about that during the race. Is that the the flags keep changing so much that it's hard to keep track of like what you have access to. So yeah, I get some of the oopsing. So I guess with that we'll move on to final thoughts. It's been probably a long day for our runners here. So I will go to Phoenix first. Phoenix, any final thoughts for us?
Thanks for the two crews for coming out, well, early in the morning, assuming you're in North America. I know, fellas, and it's probably, late afternoon for you, so that's nice for you. It was 7 a.m. start time for me, but thanks for the crews for coming out and RPG Limit Break for hosting us. GG's, Felissan. We'll talk about a third game 3 over the next few hours or so.
Yeah, I believe we'd floated the idea of Monday.
Yeah, Monday's probably going to be where it's going to be. Yeah, it's a holiday here, so I got the day off.
Okay. Well, as for me, same as Phoenix, I'll go ahead and thank all the crew because, well, having people to help with running the tournament is kind of important. And yeah, really fun set so far. Very close races. I'm really looking forward to Game 3.
Excellent. Thank you so much. I would like to also thank Jusalita. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong. For tracking and ADR for doing the restream for us today. It's been great. Thank you for RPG Limit Break for hosting us. Our next game is at 3 p.m. Eastern, so that is in 3 or so
3 hours.
hours. Yep. Is going to be Crab Cakes and Pickles and Beer Game 2. And that'll be on this channel, so stay tuned, and we'll have Felissan, you will be on the mic for that one. Be exciting.
Indeed.
Yeah, we
So
got a couple more coming up as well. And if you've enjoyed this, if you're like, oh, I want to play, this tournament well underway, but we do have a number of events coming up. One big one is the Duckling Boot Camp, teaching new players and folks who want to really level up their play to get into competitive shape. We try to teach you to beat us. It's how a lot of folks come up. I think actually both of our runners today have Duckling icons from having come in a top place in one of the beginner tournaments and promoted out. So drop by our Discord, take a look at that. We'd love to have you. Still a bunch more of this to watch too, as Sufnum was saying. Sufnum, anything else before we close it out?
no, I think that's been great for everybody. And so good night RPG, or good morning RPG Limit Break.